Hi, come on in. Come on. We've been here before, right? You recognize me? I know I'm not. No hair, no makeup, which, well, that's normal for me. No makeup, no earrings, no rings. I got a tuck to the paw, Dougie shirt on because it's a work day outside for me. But then I thought, there's something that I really want to use, and if I don't show it to you, I can't start using it. So I'm going to start showing it to you right now. Are you ready? Irresistible Me. Remember that beautiful red hairpiece I showed you? This is another vegan fiber wig, also known as synthetic wig. So, you're new. Come on in. You've just entered Connie's little corner, and I'm Connie. And I bring surprises like this to all my viewers, especially now. It's getting close to the shopping season, right? I'm an older lady. I have thinning hair. I have graying hair. I have impossible hair. There is nothing irresistible about my hair. These pieces are great. What I have in here for you is a synthetic hair piece. The red one that you saw before, it's hanging right up here on the post. If you look, you can see a whole bunch of curl in the back. I've been experimenting with. One of the things I noticed right off the bat is when I got it wet, it bounced right back to the preset form that it came in. So no matter what I did to style it, it held that style until I got it wet and let it just hang and air dry. I had a towel underneath it up there on the post, so it wouldn't ruin the bedpost, but it dried out beautifully, did not lose any of its color. But then again, I just hand washed it gently with baby shampoo because I had put, I didn't realize, but you don't have to put any styling products in these. When you style them, they just hold that style. It held the style for like 2, 3 days until I washed it out. So anyway, Irresistible Me makes both synthetic, or as they call them, vegan fiber wigs. They also make human hair wigs. They have clip-on and tape-on extensions. They have a clip-in hair highlights. They have all sorts of hair designs, styles, in other words, short, straight, wavy, curly, uh, myriad of colors for pretty much anything you could want. Of course, I had to go with that hot red, and I have worn it a couple of times since I showed it to you. This one is completely different. All their wigs are what they call HD transparent, which means you don't see the mesh of the cap when you look down from on top. This one is 100% vegan fiber, which basically vegan fiber is a handmade, innovated, very like Korean fiber. So it's natural, but it's not human in nature, if that makes sense to you. There's no DNA, flesh, human DNA involved in it. These are pre-styled on trend. They do have a lace edge in the front if you want to glue down. If not, you can either cut the lace edge off or tuck it under. And with me, I tuck them under. It can be heat styled. I did use my curling iron on low. That's all it took. It didn't take a high heat, just a regular curling iron on low. Now, I am proud to say that Irresistible Me was founded over a decade ago in New York. And New York being my home state, I'm like thrilled they've given me the opportunity. I'll always be a New Yorker. I just live in Arizona. What can I say? Uh, this will be zero damage to your natural hair. And of course, somebody like me who has thinning hair to begin with, the last thing I want is anything that's going to make any more of it fall out prematurely. So no damage to your natural hair. They will ship any order within the U.S. that's over $39 will be free shipping. But their shipping is very reasonable. So if you live outside the U.S., by all means, check on the website, which I will have all the information on the website. Everything will be down below in the description. So keep an eye out for that. Once you purchase, you have customer service available to you 7 days a week. You can either chat online during their business hours, you can email them, or you can go to any one of their social media sites, which I will also have that information down below for you. They do have a 30-day return policy. Phew. You got to go check it out. The company is great. Their products are great. I prefer the synthetic hair as opposed to the natural hair because I got to tell you, yes, the natural hairs are not in my budget, but the synthetic hair I'm more comfortable in. I don't worry as much if something's going to happen to it. I found that their quality products are just as great as if I have one natural hair wig and I can't tell the difference. So let's take a look at this guy. Woo, is she blonde, huh? Look how blonde that is. Hold on, I got to put this out of the way. This is basically straight. Very little wave in this, but she is straight. I'm going to take off the mesh cap that's on her. Everything comes nicely. These are crush-proof cylinders. Anything that comes, and it's recyclable, because it is cardboard, but anything that comes in cylinder form is going to protect the product a lot better. It's not going to crush. All right, so I love that. All right, let me pull the clipping out. Now, these synthetic ones do not come with a wig cap, but that's all right. We all know where we can get a wig cap from relatively inexpensive, right? Clipped on. It's a nice piece of cardboard. Inside, there are two combs in the front. Let me put my fingers in front of them so that you can see them. There are two combs in the front, and there is one bigger comb in the back. There's your bigger comb. It also has the bands where you can stretch it and adjust it to fit your head. And I already know from using the red one that I don't need to give this any kind of stretch. I can just put it on the very first hook, and it's going to be fine for my particular head. There are no bangs on this piece. This is just straight and long. And oh my gosh, look at this. Does this look like real hair? It feels like real hair. That's what I love about it. I absolutely love, love, love this. Let me change my lighting a little bit. There we go. Is that better? I'm telling you, it's a challenge. I'm going to have to talk to a couple of pros. But anyway, I'm going to put this on, and I'm ready for it under my hat. Telly Savalas. With my lollipop. Okay, there's way too many people out there. Now, my hair is really thin, so you can see even with the wig cap, it's having a hard time getting where my hair comes forward, but that's okay. I don't mind that because I know the wig will cover this part, but my hair is very soft and wispy, and I don't want to pull it down too far forward until I see exactly where the wig is going to fit. But wait, am I getting bold, right? Okay. Because it has no bangs, I'm just going to put it on from the back, front, and it does have the mesh netting right here in the front, which is the forehead mesh that can be glued down. I will tuck it down. So I tend to put my fingers where the combs are, so I know that's where I have to do the connections, right there. I tip my head back just a little bit, pull it forward, and let the combs catch the wig cap. Let me pull this to straighten it out. Pull it down in the back. It's a lot of hair to get around. All right, I'm going to tuck in the front piece because I'm not going to, obviously not going to be gluing it down. Eventually, I will probably trim that piece off. All right, there we go. Let's see. Get it where I want it. I don't want it too far forward, and I don't want it too far back. So let's see what we can do here. Let's pull it this way, maybe a little bit more off to the side. Let's see how a side part looks. That looks pretty good, actually. I know we can still see the front piece, but that's the glue down piece that you're looking at. This is blonde, let me tell you. I'm loving this. Woohoo! Yes, irresistible me. Part it in the back, bring it all forward. Yeah, it's got just a little bit of wave in it. Very, very little wave, as you can see. Let's take a look at the back of it. I'm going to spin around. You can see the back. Loving that. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a lot of hair, I got to tell you. If it was hot outside, yeah, I'm definitely going to trim that off because I don't like that little bit showing there. But if it was hot outside, I would not be able to wear this because I get warm very fast. That's just me. Let's see what happens here. Hold on. Let's see. See how you can see my hair here? And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that other than to make sure that I keep the sides down. But I'm going to do this without looking in the camera simply because it's easier for me to do it by feel, to separate that portion out like I used to do for years. All right, I get the back out. Okay, get the piece. Now I split this piece in half. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. Take this piece, we'll split this piece in half. All right, take these two pieces right here. There we go. Cross them over. I even dug out one of my old-fashioned bands, my hippie bands. I can't believe I still have this too. Can you believe that? There we go. So now it's holding it back on the sides, just in my hippie days. Got my nice clip in the back. Now, what I would typically do, and I'm not going to spend time doing it, but I would even take these pieces, break them into three, and of course, braid them down, or I could even just twist them down if I wanted to. And then I could also wrap these back. But these are staying down simply because they're hiding the hair, my own hair that's showing underneath. Because the wig cap, I have to glue the wig cap down or tape the wig cap forward to cover that part. And I don't know if I'm going to want to do that. But this is a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous piece. These are hand and included for me. Look at this. This is a great hair pick. Wow, I haven't seen these in a while either. This is I believe they call these Japanese hair picks. Let me see. Hair made, yeah. This is supposed to fit like if I were to make a bun out of this. Let's see. Leave some forward, take the back. Don't know if I can do this again, guys. Because this is a lot of hair to try to twist up into a bun. Don't know if I can do it. We'll see. Oh, I did. Somewhat. Without a mirror, though. See? There we go. So I have to make sure that I do something like that in the mirror so that the wig doesn't show in the back. What do you think? Right? I know. I've been wanting to wear this one. It's blonde. I can have some fun with it. Try to figure out what to do over here on the sides. If I have one of my headbands on, of course, I can keep some hair forward. I can use the headband. That will actually hide that part. But I am loving this. This is 24 inches. And it is, let's see if it has a name. Oh my goodness. Does this one have a name on it? Nope, it doesn't. It's just, looks like it says 24 inch, no, just 24-inch blonde. It doesn't have a name. I'm going to have to find a name for it. Oh, like Ember up there. And my other one is Roberta. I don't know what I'm going to name this one. Any ideas? And you know I don't want anything like, I don't want to name it Blondie, and it's not a honey blonde. But this is absolutely beautiful. I love this piece. Thank you, Irresistible Me, for another gorgeous hair piece and the hair accessory. They also have, besides the hair pieces, they have hair accessories. They have gummy vitamins and everything to help with your hair. You got to go check out the website, IrresistibleMe, all one word.com. All the information will be down below in the description box for you. Have fun. Go shopping. Everything will be there for you. Any questions, by all means, drop me a comment, but most everything you will find on their website. And all I can say is happy hunting. Thanks for hanging with me for this little quickie. And I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of these specials or anything else that I might bring you, because I do have more to bring you. Right? Stay comfortable. Stay hydrated. Above all else, please, stay sweet. And I'll catch you again in a couple of days.